What's up, everybody? Today, of course, it's a beautiful Thursday here on the Showbiz Top 5. What I do is, guys, I go from 5 and I go all the way down to number 1. Shout out to the Wendy Williams group. Shout out. I posted the Wendy Williams video on there the other day. Everybody talking about, oh, he just takes too long to get to the... No, I don't. It's 5 and you go down to number 1. Scoot on up to number 1 if you don't want to hear what else I'm talking about. Welcome to the show, everybody. Hey, guys, listen, I want to say, first of all, thank you, guys. I now have 11,300 new subscribers, 300 new subscribers. Thank you so much. I finally made it. I'm real close to that 12,000 subscriber mark. It'll be here before you know it. I thank you guys so much for those who've been sticking with me. You know, I've been going through a lot of the death of my fathers. All of this stuff started happening last year, and then, you know, just a lot going on, but I've been trying to stick with it. But shout out to all the program directors out there. Don't play with me. If you are a program director, child, and you watching this video and you want to come sit in on your radio station and crank it up, I'm that itch, okay? So hit me up, comedianpt@yahoo.com. And some of y'all radio stations, no tea, no shade, y'all don't have but like 500 people follow y'all on YouTube. So you might as well just go on and add me on to the show. So to bring my subscribers on over to the to y'all radio show. All right, guys. Before I get into the top 5, there's something I must talk about before I get into the top 5. This is great news. Stacey Abrams, if you live in the Georgia area, she is running for governor. And I promise you, this day, on the 2nd of December, remember what I told you, she's going to win the governor of Georgia. She's fixing to upset it. So if you live in Georgia, I need you to make history. Because this is the lady who made it happen last year and turned Georgia from a red state to a blue state. So go ahead and prepare yourselves. Get ready. Let's put this lady into the governor's mansion. Let's make it happen. I believe it can happen. It can definitely be done. And shout out to all you Stacey Abrams supporters. And I'm definitely a supporter, even though I don't live in Georgia. Number 5 today, guys, Vivica Fox. Girl, you stick by your friend if you want to, girl. But I hate to tell you this, girl. He about to go to prison. All right, number 4. Let's talk about Tyra Banks. You know, Tyra Banks. There's a former top model, model. She's talking about some stuff that went down and she's not happy. She's going off on Twitter and stuff, But I'm going to break it down to you. Okay, so number 3, Don Lemon is very upset. I was going to talk about this yesterday, but God, child, we got to pray for Don Lemon. I mean, seriously pray for him because I know this situation that he's going through about his brother, Mr. Cuomo, is about to drive him crazy. They say, anyway. Tune in to that. And of course, number 2, we're going to have to pray for Megan Thee Stallion, girl. I'm going to tell you why. Of course, number 1, Oprah Winfrey. She has is she coming for Andy Cohen? Cohen. Is she coming for Andy Cohen, child? And Housewives of Atlanta, wait till I show you these new ladies. It's called the Boss Lady Show. Oh, it's coming up on Oprah's show, on Oprah's network. I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to tell you about the ladies. I'm going to show you pictures, and it's going to be a show that I'm going to be doing reviews on coming up in January. All right, let's get right to it. I talked about this the other day. Excuse me, put some of this on my lips. Of course, I had no idea. Maybe I was just sleeping up on the rock. I've had a lot of things going on in the last year or two, but I had no idea Jesse was going to court, or maybe I just forgot about it. It's been 3 years since all this conflama started, with the MAGA hats and the noose around his neck. Child, they even showed a video where the police came to his house, and girl, he still had the noose. If you don't sit your ass somewhere down, Jesse, well, a lot of people are saying he could get a lot of time in prison. If he is convicted. Well, first of all, they have so much evidence against this man. This man he would have to pull a condom out of the hat to get off. He would definitely have to pull a condom out of the hat to get off from this conflama that he got going on. And I don't see how he's going to be able to pull this off. Jesse has too much against him. Them two brothers, his brothers, There's all type of text messaging stuff and just all kind of stuff that's coming up in court right now. This is only going to last a week. I say this time next week we'll be saying guilty and maybe some prison time. I've talked about this. I just can't I just can't figure out what it is that would make him want to lie and to come up with these stories about MAGA supporters putting a noose around his neck and, just what? Well, they're saying because he wasn't happy with his job. Oh, Jesse, sit down. Allegedly. Sit down, Jesse, please. Girl, I can talk to him like this because he's my sister. Girl, now, you know how many queens would love that position that you had? Girl, you laid the foundation for so many other queens. When I say queens, that's just what we say, y'all. We know we're not real women, okay? Somebody get mad, try to email me. No, and so, even though some of them, so y'all think y'all real women, but no, so it's like, but there's one lady, and I'm sure I haven't heard anything else out of Lee Daniels or none of his other supporters, but Vivica Fox is definitely sticking with and standing by Jesse Smollett. It's her prerogative if she wants to. Just because she stands by him doesn't necessarily mean that she believes that he's not guilty. I'm sorry, guilty. Just because she stands by him does not necessarily mean that she doesn't believe that he's guilty. She probably believes that he's guilty, but she said, there's some of us that have friends, maybe it depends on what they do, not involving children, that will stand by their friend. Like if I had a friend, I won't say any names, but if I had a friend, because I don't want y'all to think this really happened, but if I had a friend that went to court for shoplifting, I'm gonna stick by my friend. I'm gonna make sure I'm there for them if they need to put money on their books. Or if they need, something simple like that, but I'm not going to, now one thing I'm not going to do, if they go in the store and I know they shoplift, I'm not going in there with them. See, no. There's two or three things I don't do. I'm not finna ride in nobody's car and I know you ain't got no job. And you riding in the 2021, no ma'am, you're not finna set me up. And I'm not finna go in the store with you when I know you got 9 fingers. Yes, when you want to get the 10-finger discount. No. I'm not doing that either. And y'all know before you go in the store, you know who these girls are to be picking up stuff that don't belong to them. So I just refuse to believe that Vivica Fox really believed that Jesse Smollett is innocent. I think she's just standing by him because that's his homegirl. and that's her homegirl. So again, the trial is going to only be lasting a week, guys. I say this time next week we'll be found guilty. I could be wrong. I would be shocked. But I could be wrong. We'll see. Let's move on. Let's talk about, of course, let's talk about former top model, Tyra Banks. There's a young lady. Show Tyra Banks right here. Now, there's a young lady. She said she was on the show, I believe on the 9th cycle of Top Model. And she's saying that they only got $40 a day and they had to pay for their own food. And she's saying that, it's not fair to us because, these judges was making all kind of money. And now through the years, I've been dealing with emotional trauma and all other kind of stuff. Now, her name is Sarah Hartstone. She's actually a retired plus model as I speak. And again, she was on the Cycle 9 of the show. And I believe she's a comedian now. Well, let me tell you something. Miss Sarah Hartstone. Hartstone. Girl, you knew before you signed that dotted line what you was going to be getting paid. Listen, when I went to the Maury show, they told us exactly what we was going to get. You're going to get X amount of money. This was years ago. You're going to get X amount of money. You're going to get this much in food. I believe they gave us $50 a day in food. That's good. For New York, $50 a day was good. And we had a plush, nasty hotel. I'm going to do my best to show this hotel while I'm talking to y'all about. Maybe it'll come up. It may not. Okay. And then we had our own hotel rooms. Oh, yeah. It was like, it was me. The first time I went, it was me and my cousin Kathy, and then it was me and Sally. But we had our own hotel room. See, you know, we was in the Upper West Side in New York. In New York, you know them damn rooms are not cheap. And my thing is this, Miss Hartstone, before you even get on these shows and stuff, which there are reality shows, you know what you sign yourself up with before you even sign the dot, before you get on the show, you have signed the dotted line. There's no need in you complaining now because you signed the dotted line. It's the same situation with me. If I get booked for get booked, I'm going to sign the dotted line. If I ever get the chance, and one day I will be on somebody's radio stations, I got to read the fine prints. You better speak it into, speak it into existence. I got to read the fine print because radio doesn't last long. I just need a piece of it, you know? So I just think that this lady it's a little bit too late for her to be complaining about, you know, the $40 a day and they have to buy their own food. Girl, there's so many people. Listen, let me tell y'all something. A lot of times, it doesn't matter if you win, if you get on these shows like Top Model, and there's a new show. Well, I don't know if this show is new. The new Bachelorette is out, I believe, or Bachelor is out. There's a Colton. I was reading some about this guy named Colton. I'm gonna try to show his picture. He came out as a bachelor, as gay, and he read the dotted lines. And them girls who got on this show, they probably read the dotted lines and signed the dotted lines and realized that, listen, this show is what it is. It's a reality show. I'm signing up for it. So if you got on this show and you found out that Colton was one of the children, that's Fred Self that used to do, and you found out, ain't no use you trying to sue them, you signed up for this. That actually made the show probably even better, you know? So you sign up for these things, and you know what you get yourself into before you even, once you sign the dotted line. I think you should just, you know, I think you should make the best of it. If I ever was to go on RuPaul's Drag Race, even if I didn't win, there's a lot of people who do win who don't win RuPaul's Drag Race. There's a lot of people who win who don't win RuPaul's Drag Race. There's so many female impersonators who've been on there and didn't even make the top 10. Well, they probably made the 4 or the 5, and they doing damn good. Let me tell y'all a quick story, and then we're going to move on to Don Lemon. Her name is Bianca Del Rio. I believe that's her name. Please forgive me if I'm saying her wrong name. I'm probably try to show her a picture. Years ago, I was in New Orleans. Shout out to New Orleans. And I walked into this club. I believe it was called the Oz. And I heard this biatch on the mic. And she was talking that on the mic. And she was cutting up. I was like, who is this on the mic? They said, that's Bianca Del Rio. I thought Bianca. I said, that can MC hot. She walked in the club with her one outfit on and left the club with her one outfit on. She was very funny. And years later, I looked up and there her ass was on RuPaul's Drag Race. And now she's touring the world doing comedy. Oh, I would love that. I would love that. But, you know, they say a lot of the black girls don't get the opportunities like the white girls do. Just saying. Allegedly. So it is what it is. So you sign up for it. And you just have to, you know, make the best of it. Let's move on. Let's talk about Don Lemon, guys. I wanted to talk about this yesterday. But I just, you know, this is not gossip, but it is somewhat like gossip and news. And I do definitely love me some Don Lemon. Well, I have to tell y'all this, but it's rumored that he's going to be next too. Because Don Lemon has this huge court date coming up where this man is alleging that Don, you know, allegedly, you know, touched him in the wrong area. And then they say I'm not going to say that. Well, Chris Cuomo, here's a picture of Chris. Him and Don are very good friends. They're very close. And it was just the other night when Don Lemon, you know, asked him how was his Thanksgiving, and he told him that he loved him. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. They say, you know, boom, fire. They say Don Lemon dropped to his knees when he found out that they had fired him. Well, of course, they're saying that Don Lemon could be next because of these allegations that he got going on with him and this man. Hopefully, they have the trial. Hopefully, Don Lemon wins and he keeps his job. But I think Don Lemon would be fine even if he doesn't get the job, if he doesn't keep the job at CNN. You know, and a lot of people are very mad because they're saying that, well, Chris Cuomo, was, for those who don't know, Chris Cuomo is actually a judge. He's actually a lawyer. And so he was just, lowering up his brother. What would you do? Would you help your brother if you knew your brother was going through some stuff? I'm just trying to figure out how the hell did they find out? Hell, y'all could have just went home and talked about that. I would definitely help my brother. Again, his brother is standing by his brother even through the sexual allegations. Some people going to stand by their brothers and their sisters regardless. And who knows? Maybe Don Lemon did that child because he's tired of being on the show. Not Don Lemon, but Cuomo did that because he's tired of being on the show. But I already read in the blogs that Don Lemon is next. I like CNN. I'm watching regardless who's on there. But wherever Don Lemon goes, I'm going to be there. Okay? It don't matter to me where he goes. I'm going to be there because I just really like Don Lemon. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about Megan Thee Stallion. Girl, let me tell y'all something. Whitney Houston, rest in peace. Aretha Franklin, rest in peace. I thank God for all these artists, some that are still here and some that have passed on to the other life. And the ones that are still here, I'm talking about the ones that can really sing. That can really sing. Ashanti can sing. That Gladys Knight could definitely sing. To me, Keisha Cole can sing. I've never heard her live, but I think she can sing. Patty. It's some of these younger artists that can really, really sing. But let me tell y'all something. When you get behind the studio, you get to the studio, Megan Thee Stallion, and you get to making up these songs, and people get to listen to these songs, and they hear it so much on the radio, and you get ready to sell these records and these stuff, and they be like, girl, I done heard it on the radio. I don't want to hear it in concert. And then you got the pandemic going on, then this Travis and Scott mess that's just happened. And y'all know Megan Thee Stallion is from Houston. Yeah. Matter of fact, she's got her degree there in Houston, Texas, at Texas Southern University. Shout out to you, Megan Thee Stallion. Get your education, girl. So, God, we just have to pray for her, girl. Her record sales is low, honey. And her ticket sales are low and they're not selling. Why? Could it be because of the pandemic and the new virus, Corona, whatever they call it, that's going around, that Coloma. Or could it be that they tired of they listening to it on the radio? Should she have gone, and did live concerts when she was hot? I don't even know what a Megan Thee Stallion song sound like. I don't even know what a Megan Thee Stallion song sounds like, y'all. But I tell you what, I don't know what she's gonna do. Maybe she should do residency in Vegas. Why not? I personally think that Megan Thee Stallion could do a residency in Houston, and that would bring more business to Houston. What do you think? Houston is a big enough city that people will come to see her in Houston. She can get her a nice little. They got the House of Blues in Houston. She could do it at the House of Blues in Houston. She could do it, do her little a residency there, and they'll bring business for the House of Blues and keep the money in the community. Just saying. Anyway, girl, I see Gladys Knight is still working and selling out. Donna Ross is still working and selling out. All music ain't good music. That's just my opinion. I mean, she's not a singer anyway. I know she's a rapper. But girl, to me, like you hear one rap song, girl, you heard another one. They all sound the same. Moving on, let's talk about this last story. Is Oprah coming for Andy Cohen. When I first saw this, I said my eyes gonna be glued come January the 7th to this show on OWN Network. These I believe 4 black women. I'm gonna show you pictures of them, and these women are not to be played with. Now let's just be real. The Housewives of Atlanta has not been the same. They've been struggling. Rumors are out that they are actually recording and filming right now as I speak in Duluth, Georgia, Atlanta. But Miss Oprah Winfrey, show a picture of Oprah. Me love me some Oprah. This lady, I believe I think she coming for their bags. Oh yeah. Meet the boss ladies, y'all. Oh, I can't wait to tell this story. This is going to be it's going to be called the Who's List. And this is going to be on the OWN Network, Oprah's network. She has announced plans to debut the unscripted scenes called Ladies Who's List. Oh my God. Y'all, let me tell you something. This is a show I will definitely be doing reviews on. This is going to be 6 professional black business women working in real estate, top producing, brokers, high-profile attorneys, and luxury agents. Now, they may be friends, but business is business. Luxury real estate. Oh, baby, when I tell you this is going to be off the chain. Here's some of the pictures of the ladies. And I personally think that they coming for Andy Cohen and these Housewives of Atlanta. This is the perfect time. This is the perfect time. I wonder what time. No, Housewives of Atlanta come on Sundays, but it don't matter. It don't matter if this new Ladies Who's List, January the 7th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. on the Pacific. If this show is just as good, then this go January the 7th. What day is that? Let me see what day that is. January the 7th. If this is a Sunday, then let me know. She definitely coming for Andy Cohen. Got his name wrong. Where's my calendar at, child? But this, and I'm glad. And they say that it's going to be unscripted, which I don't believe is going to be unscripted. They got to have some type of script. You follow me? They got to have some type of script. But this is going to be really interesting. It's good to see professional black women. Yes, professional black women are on TV doing their thing. Yeah. And then to have it on OWN Network, oh, now this is going to be hot. And again, like I told you guys, I will be doing reviews about this show. January the 7th, guys, I believe if this is on a Thursday, I'm getting ready to gag. January the 7th, it falls on a Thursday. It falls on a Thursday. And that's good. Everybody's home. Sundays, everybody's home too. But I think Thursdays will be good. It'll be a good day to play this show to kick off, the weekend. Oprah's coming for Housewives of Atlanta. Will you be tuned in to watch? I will. I would definitely be watching. I can't wait till January the 7th. You did that, Oprah, girl. You done that. Oprah, you did that, girl. All right, guys, I'm PT with all the latest gossip and entertainment news. Thank you, guys, to my moderators. If you happen to be in the chat room, thank you, guys. If you enjoyed the show tonight, here's my Cash App right here. Please, all donations are greatly appreciated. And I thank you guys for tuning in to the Showbiz Top 5. If you'd like to send me an email, my email address is comedianpt@yahoo.com. Or child, you can email me at ptshowbiztop5, that's the number 5 at gmail.com. I'm also available for bookings. And if there's any program directors out there that's looking for somebody to come up on your radio station and talk some, I'm there. All right, I'll see you guys. You guys take care. Have a great Thursday. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Happy holidays. Bye, guys.